Well, good afternoon, everybody. This is Andy Alfred coming to you from the Man Cave Studios here in beautiful Toledo, Ohio, of course. It has been a while, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a long time coming back onto the air with you guys. It's been about a few months, I'll say about 6 or 7 months since we've been last on the air with you. We've been having some problems trying to get over what's happening with regarding of who's covering this show, and it's been a hell of a run, hell of an idea to get back on the air. We finally found the right people to do this show. We're going to be going through Riverside. It's going to be a mixture of doing the show taped like this, as well as just an audio version as well. Nothing's really much changed in my life. I've been working really hard. I've done some theater shows in the past few months. But overall, the sports landscape has changed since we last talked. Of course, we don't have the golf tournament anymore here in Northwest Ohio. We'll get to that. But tonight, I just wanted to come on the air with you guys tonight, letting you know that Sunday night, NCAA tournament brackets gets announced. They get announced. We're looking forward to the NCAA tournament. We're going to look at the brackets on Sunday. Now, we're going to look at the bracket on Sunday and the introduction of the new show, All Andy Alfred, right here on Riverside. So, and through the different networks, you can still listen to us on the plethora of platforms, whether it be on Apple, Spotify, Google Podcasts, however you listen to our show. So that is number one. Number two, we're going to focus in this time on this show about my life, the sports that we cover here on the show, as well as talking a little theater as well. We're trying a new concept, so, stay with us. And the more followers that we get, the more followers on our Facebook, on our Twitter, and our YouTube channels. We're going to go back to YouTube as well. The more channels that we get, more people that we get through that, the more opportunities that you get to see the show than just listening to the show or watching the show on a tape delay. So there's that. So my goal to you is to show this to so many people, get more followers so we can get this show to go live more and more and more so you can see my facial reactions. You can hear what's happening in the world. So bear in mind, I know this is only going to be brief for just a few seconds, but I wanted to let you know where we're standing on this podcast, where we're going with this podcast, what the future holds for this podcast, and what's happening in my life. So nothing's much changed. The office is still the same, and I look forward to being back on the air with you guys on Sunday night. We'll preview the brackets. We'll go over what's happening at Nationwide with the Jackets. We'll go over what's been happening in my life. We're also going to have, of course, the traditional baseball preview with yours truly, Lucas Sigurdsson, and Robert Logan Carr, the Logie Bear, comes back on the air. We're going to plan that. We're planning that out as we speak. So there's that. And we're going to incorporate more and more. Like I said, it's not going to just be sports. Not going to be just about my life. We're also going to incorporate some theater stuff as well. And theater and sports are actually kind of in the same realm. There's a lot of people that you don't really know that actually is big into theater that also are big sports fans. So we're going to incorporate those people into the show as well. So that's all I've got for right now. It's going to be, like I said, it's a quick hit for you guys. Jackets on the ice tonight, taking on the Vegas Golden Knights. 7 o'clock puck drop at Nationwide Arena. I should have been there tonight. I have that story about why on the Sunday podcast. Also, Walleye on the road this weekend as the Monster Jam tour comes to the Bank Tank. Like I said, we're in the throne of college basketball. Bowling Green's big hire in football. We'll talk about that. Eddie George, the new coach of our Bowling Green State University Falcon football team, and talk about the Falcon football team overall as well. It's a big show on Sunday. Get the popcorn ready. Get that battery charged up. Get your headphones charged. A big show Sunday night for All Andy Alfred. But until then, I'm pulling for you. We're all in this together. The game of life. And to the teams you root for at home and to my teams, go Jackets. Go Walleye and go Falcons. Victory is sweetest when you have tasted defeat. Have a great night, everybody. I will see you guys on Sunday night for a new edition, the first edition of All Andy Alfred on the Riverside Podcast Network.